AJ sumugot, the bump and the finish. Jumper is good. Lamar, basket and one. Has 6 points back. Ulaan knocks down the 3. Steal, Yambing, look out. William Bing throws it down. Manny sees a gap and throws it down. Early down, Mike Bennett with the hammer. Fidel for 3.
Ito ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, and we are at almost at the middle point of the season, and these are games that sometimes you have to go through and you have to get it done. And Nick Cabanero and Biñan want to get things done as they target their 10th straight win of the season. They take on the Manila Batang Quiapo right there at the bottom of the North Division, and yan po ating laban. Biñan against Manila in the first game. Second game features Parañaque and Sarangani. And in the main game, it's a North Division battle between Mekawayan Marilao and Pasay. Magandang hapon mga kaliga sa Dev Tupas, and kasama ko ang aking kaibigan na si Christian Luanson.
Ang saya-saya ko today.
Okay. And you know, these are games na nakita natin.
You're not even gonna ask me why?
Why?
Because you're back.
Oh my.
Okay.
I didn't. This is a nice welcome. Thank you so much. Mapapanood nyo ang MPBL sa YouTube, Tap Sports and Solar Sports. And syempre ito yung mga laro na medyo tricky for a lot of teams, especially when we're in the grind. No?
Tricky for who?
For everyone.
Okay.
Kasi
okay.
nasa kalagitnaan tayo ng season, and sometimes, you know, the routines and the monotony of all of it seems to be seems to cause problems for other teams.
Let me be more specific para hindi magulo ng mga viewers natin. No trick for game 1. Okay, Biñan's gonna take care of Manila. The second one's gonna be interesting. I think that's gonna be close. The third one, yan ang maganda. Yan ang medyo tricky.
Oo, excuse me. Wala yung payan.
Yeah. Okay lang, double-double naman yung last game.
Oo, syempre. No? Kasama din natin, outnumbered po ako. Another former University of Santo Tomas.
You gotta say it again. The is important. T-H-E.
The former UST standout.
Yes.
Daphne Cristobal, welcome
Thank
to
you
the
so
coverage. Kamusta ka, Daphne?
Hello, welcome back to Delph, and hello sa iyo, Coach Christian. The Pride of Valenzuela will be going up against each other. Mentioning itong si Ivan Salinel of Manila, while itong si Waray Gimpaya naman of Biñan. These two players have been going up against each other even when they were young sa Valenzuela mismo. So magkapwestuhan, magkabantayan, pero ito yung first time na magpapasiklaban sila in the pro rank. So let's see on how this will turn out for both of these players. Balik mo na sa inyo.
Wow, very interesting matchup that you picked out there. Ivan Salinel and Waray Himpaya. Of course, Waray has already established himself as one of the premier top rebounding big men.
Guys.
Yeah. And ito naman si Ivan just starting to
make a name for himself.
Make a name for himself. No, balikan natin ang mga resulta kagabi sa Batangas. Ang gaganda ng laban. Basilan had to get past Marikina, and then Rizal with a huge win over Zamboanga team that's trying to move up in the South Division. Ang Batangas naman ay nanaig over Valenzuela.
Yung Batangas, no? Talagang pinapakita nila na aside from iba na yung koponan nila, they seem to be showing signs na talagang they really want to get over the hump to get back to the national finals.
No, diretso tayo sa ating team standings ngayon, no? And North Division muna ang silipin natin because it's getting tight. Alam natin na hindi madali itong stretch na to for all the teams. Yung sinasabi natin, the grind of the season.
Right.
Dito mo makikita yan sa this point in the season. There can be teams that might slip up, and there are teams that might find their form here in the middle of the season.
And I think the two teams you're referring to in that slide, no, the North Division, is Bataan and Valenzuela. Valenzuela natalo kagabi. They were at the 9th spot. And then at the 10th spot, Bataan. And I say that because Coach Mike Sagigit, I expect him to do wonders. He's already doing wonders in that team, adding a few players, adding wins. And dito, yung Biñan Tatakjel, 12 wins so far, going for their 10th straight win. Has not lost since the first week of May, I believe.
Yeah, since that loss to Batangas.
Right.
Napakabigat din na laro. No? And it happened early in the season for Biñan, but they have found their groove And nakikita natin yan in results and in performances. Biñan in their last game really turned up the heat against Bulacan. 95-75 ang panalo na yon, and shooting extremely well at 53%. Won the rebounding battle. This was they were unforgiving on the glass, no, 55-26. Ito yung mga type of wins na gustong-gusto ni Coach Boyd Fernandez for sure.
Ang maganda dito, no, napansin ko sa larong to, first quarter pa lang, they took care of business already up double figures. If you remember, kahit itong streak nila, first, second quarter, parang pinapadikit pa nila eh. Medyo chillax pa sila. Pero pagdating na third quarter, dun sila bubulosok. Not the case against Bulacan. Led the game from start to finish, had a highest lead of 21, dominated the boards as you mentioned, had 6 players in double figures, and then just took care of business.
Manila on the other hand, in their last game, hindi rin pinalad, no? Ito Manila, they are lost to Imos, a 64-74 loss for Manila, and this was a chance. This was a big chance for them, a big opportunity to register a win, but they were just unable to do so.
Kaya sobrang gets ko yung sinasabi mo na hindi sila pinalad because buong season medyo hindi na sila pinapalad, pero they had a chance to add more to their wins in this game. Third quarter spelled the difference. Dikit nung first half, but Imos just a little too much for them, especially si Noel Santos of Imos who scored 25.
He's been outstanding this season kahit ever since na nakuha siya sa lineup. But here we are, Biñan against Manila in the first game here at the Astrodome. Tapos for the starters.
Astrodome, Pasay City. Let's meet the starting 5 for Biñan, Tatak Gel Beast, Motorcycle Tire, Mega Wagi. At guard number 0, Pamboy Raimundo. Also at guard number 88, Kenny Roca Curva. Playing center number 18, Jason Ballesteros. At forward number 4, Warren Bonifacio. The other forward number 9, Nino KG Canaleta. They are led by Boyet Fernandez, assisted by Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel, Eliazar Cabototan, JR Manansala, Mac Cardona, Pat Nuevo, and Jonah Jacob. Team managers, John Ray Ganyola and Ruel Condo. LGU partner, Mayor Jel Alonte with Ruben Tan and Monching Talisayon. Team owner, Sajid Nuevo. Starting 5 for Manila, Batang Quiapo. At guard number 29, Rap de Guzman. Forward number 24, Mark Doligon. The other forward number 17, Alfred Cedillo. Playing center number 14, Decoy Lopez. And at 2 guard number 3, the 2024 MPBL All-Star Slam Dunk Champion, Joe Gomez Diliano. They are led by Max De Andante, assistant coaches Clint Guzarin, RJ Jonero, Fernando Bunag, Jason Torres, and Rajan Chandumal. The team manager, Edison Guevara, team governor Ado Salazar, team owners Raymond Ang and Emilio Chu.
Starting 5 brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Biñan as Pamboy Raimundo, Kenny Rocacurva, Jason Ballesteros, Warren Bonifacio, KG Canaleta. Sa kabila naman, Ralph de Guzman, Joe Gomez Diliano, Alfred Cedillo, Mark Doligon, and Decoy Lopez. Got a really big lineup here for Biñan.
Makontres ang lalaroin ni KG. Usually 4 to eh. Sabay silang tatlo ni Ballesteros at ni Bonifacio. Maganda naman kasi kay KG, no? Canaleta, yung shooting nandun pa. Is always a threat from the outside.
Ballesteros gets it to Pamboy Raimundo, shoots the 3, doesn't work, rebound nakuha ni Alfred Cedillo. Cedillo, binara yung kanyang drive ni Warren Bonifacio. Now Decoy Lopez gets it to Joe for 3, no. Warren Bonifacio with the rebound.
No hesitation para kay Joe, no? Para sa unang salit niya catch and shoot, pero wala lang. Eto, swing around the horn, Roca Curva, easy reverse.
Decoy Lopez unable to stop the drive there.
That's a quick first step by Kenny Rocacorva, one of the best in the league in terms of putting his head down and finishing at the basket.
Cedillo pulls up. No. Rebound ni Bonifacio. Pamboy to Kenny. Kenny slows down. One-hander. Does not work. Rebound number 2 para kay Alfred Cedillo. Joe puts his head down. Attacks. Masyado malakas ang layup. A lot of contact there. No foul. Pamboy now with Warren. Kenny. Kenny to KG for 3. Masyado malakas. Doligon grabs the board. De Guzman is open. Guzman for 3. And Canaleta with the rebound. Manila still looking for its first basket here.
Both teams really with a slow start aside from the layup of Rocacorva. The only field goal we have so far approaching the 8-minute mark. 0 for 5 combined, both teams.
Medyo mababa ang intensity ng dalawang kupunan.
Oo.
Here's Pamboy. 8 seconds. Rocacorva will try to attack again. Cedillo is there to defend. Warren Bonifacio's fadeaway is good.
He just has a nice touch from about 13 to 17 feet. Sometimes can even extend you to the 3-point line.
4-0. 7.5 to go. Cedillo. Decoy Lopez. Doligon drives. Nowhere to go. Against a couple of bigs there.
A good help by Jason Ballesteros as he had the first step on KG Canaleta but was bothered eventually by the two-headed monster nitong Biñan or yung mga mahahabang kamay no, ng Biñan.
This ang layup ni Warren Bonifacio and the league puts Manila on the board. 4 minutes gone by. Rocacorva. Canaleta. Too strong. Rebound nakuha ni Mark Doligon.
I can sense a heat check. Yun.
Inside, that's Mark Doligon.
Manila's leading scorer along with John Fag coming into this game averaging 17 points, 5 boards, and almost 3 assists. And this time gets the quick first step on the cross match, no? And it was just caught backpedaling itong si Ballesteros. Chance for a 2+1. Mintis ang free throw nitong si Doligon. All 5 points sa kanya.
Yeah, Manila in the lead though, 5-4. Pamboy, top of the key 3, off the mark. Doligon with the rebound, ahead to Joe.
Nice look.
Nice pass and a great finish. Galing kay Joe Gomez-Deliano.
Nice catch too by Joe in the concentration to finish off leg for that layup.
7-4, Raimundo to Rocacorva. Down low they go. Ballesteros. Easy two.
Nice footwork by Jason Ballesteros. Had the inside foot inside the paint. Pagtanggap niya, just a half drop step to finish at the rim against the 2-3 zone.
6-7 is the count. Hindi na uso yan. Yung ganun-ganun. 6-7.
Sa mga anak ko, uso pa.
Uso pa rin. Kala ko, iniwan na natin yan sa 2025 eh. Canaleta, unable to hit from beyond the arc. Doligon.
Maliksi pa talaga kumilos ito, no? Doligon.
Grabe. Ibang klase, Mark Doligon. Ang init na simula dito. He's got 8 of the 10 of Manila and 4-point lead now.
And that's the difference when you're watching a Manila team. Doligon, Faa, and Joe Gomez-Deliano. You would think that wala kang mapapanood sa mga to, pero ang kagandahan kahit na yung score alanganin yung game result yung tatlong yan usually magbibigay ng mga individual stats at showtime.
Lagi.
Oh, ito oh. On
Joe.
cue. Offensive foul.
That's an offensive foul on Joe Gomez de Llano. Bibigyan mo ng yan for sure. This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers. For sure sa next Rebansi taping, i-bring up mo yan. Yung offensive foul ni Joe G.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Especially if he doesn't play well in this game.
Not just a co-league on the show, but also a mentor. Christian Watson.
It's called the Rebanse standard. That's what you mean I call it.
Alam kong feeling ko si Mika, life lessons ang binibigay kay Joe.
Okay.
Tapos ikaw, mga mostly basketball and life lessons.
Balance.
Oh, may wisdom.
Hopefully, wisdom ang tingin niya ron.
Well, the Guzman has made it a 5-point lead for Manila with that 3. Ruka Curva quickly comes back with a 2-pointer.
Ang bilis nun ah. Was that in less than 5 seconds? Shot clock. But they're still down.
Yeah, 13-10 here as Manila is leading Biñan with under 4 minutes remaining in the first period.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. It's nice to see that ad being played now. Yung Sports Plus na ad with the Dwight Ramos.
Tama. I agree. Tsaka may bagong commercial yan ah.
Yun nga.
Kasama yung mga MPBL players natin.
Yun nga.
Yes.
Pinabas nga. Yun nga. Pinabas
okay,
kanina.
okay.
So, natutuwa ako kasi nandun tayo nung shoot yan.
Yes.
Caballero to Waray Himpayan for 2. Yeah, Nick Caballero immediately making his mark with a steal and an assist.
Well, same thing with Himpayan. Kakapasok lamang yan. He was a recipient of that assist. Talk about assist. Ganda ng pocket pass ni De Guzman kay Cedillo.
Caballero, that is off his right leg. Nick Caballero, one of the top rookies this season.
Not only a top rookie, I believe he's in the top 3 in terms of MVP voting.
Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. MVP stats. Wala tayong voting.
Yeah, stats. Sorry. Yeah.
As Red Eusebio.
Wala pa rin ba? Boboto sana ako eh.
Sige. Sabihin ko. Quickly the other way, Mike Mabulak scores. Red Eusebio. Sa mga paborito nating little big men dito sa MPBL.
Pero pag bumoto ko, bawal lagyan ng kulay. Kasi, di ba, backed up by stats naman si Caballero. Hanggang doon na lang yun.
Kaya nga. Sige. Basta ikaw, basta yellow tsaka
Maroon.
tsaka maroon. Alam ko na.
Pero ito, iboboto ko rin to ha. Pang second team to.
Well, he was a first team player last season.
Yes, pero this year, I mean, especially with the influx of talent, right? Tingnan natin, baka mag-first team ulit siya.
Pamboy to Waray. Here's Eusebio. The drop pass. Three-pointer doesn't work.
Inusog ang depensa. Mabigat yan ha, yung inusog niya, si Doligon.
20-18. Cedillo. Ganda pinapakita ni Alfred Cedillo dito, no? May 8 points na rin siya, matching the output of Mark Doligon. This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Dapat magkaroon tayo ng bagong award this season. Palakihan ng hita. No? Yung kaha. Ako, ang Tol, nasa Pasay na rin tayo, okay? Kinik Cabanyero, ay, nanominate ko. Mamaya sa Pasay, Brian Hilario. Nanominate ko rin.
Sa Linel, pwede rin.
Pwede rin, yung sa Linel, tama.
23-20.
Pero alam mo, tingin ko, sino mananalo?
Sino?
Hotep Gabayni.
Oo. Joseph Gabayni sa Zamboanga ngayon. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Here we go. Nice pass. Galing kay Nick Cabanyero.
Nice finish as well. Inside hand finish on below the rim, the right side. Joe catch and shoot after the first pass. Wala.
Mabulak to Waray Himpayan. Meron ng 6 na puntos.
First time to take the lead. I believe so. Biñan.
Poy Yaktub in the game. Poy layup and 1.
Yung first group, naka-bicycle mode eh. Pagpasok nung second group, eto na. Motorsiklo na tong grupong to. Ang bilis na bumaba.
Turning up the heat here in the second group. Bigla nang lumamang na rin dito yung Biñan. 26-23.
Doligon isolating Mike Mabulak.
Di naaabot si Mike Mabulak. So that's it, first quarter. In the books, 27-23. Biñan was down by 5 earlier, now takes a 4-point lead at the end of 1. Mike Mabulak registered a double-double against Bulacan, 11 points and 10 rebounds, 7 in the fourth quarter para kay Mike Mabulak, 5 of 6 shooting as well. And for more on Mike, let's go to Daphne.
As the timeline gets tighter, Mike Mabulak shared there's still a lot of work to do. From the bosses to the players, Mike described Biñan as cool. So kapag nag-uusap sila ni Pamboy, sila usually yung mga nasa same page na dapat mas locked in na sila, especially during trainings. That focus of Mike is also from his perspective as a dad to Kael, who just went home from Korea, but not to spoil anything, his 11-year-old son is expected to come back next month again in Korea dahil mukhang nililigawan na. Si Delphin Coach Chris.
Maraming salamat, Daphne. And
I love the disclaimer by Daphne. Nagiging veterano na rin to ah. Not the disclaimer, pero mukhang hindi na raw babalik yung anak.
nag-ano pa dito eh, nag-transfer news pa dito sa report niya eh, no?
Nonetheless, we're thankful for the nugget of information, Daphne, and tama ka, alam naman natin,
Daphne,
no?
Charanya yata ito eh.
Ano to?
Daphne Charanya, apelido nito. Shams Charanya.
Ah, okay. Sorry, it took me a while to get it.
Medyo mahina itong partner ko ngayon.
It took me a while. Pero I was saying, alam naman natin ang anak nito si Mike Mabulak, certainly a prospect for his age division.
Oo.
Diba? Mahusay talaga. Kasama dyan yung mga anak ni Jervy Cruz.
Oo.
Alam ko, parang nandun din yun sa Korea. Nagpunta rin.
Talaga?
Alam ko.
Alam ko yung isang magaling din, yung anak ni Karim Abdul.
Yes. Kasama yung anak ni Justin Brownlee din. Naman.
Ang gagaling nila ngayon.
Oh.
The shot clock winding down. Baltazar does not recognize it. It's a shot clock violation. But, you know, Mike Mabulak, ano yan? Challenge yan. Pag, navigating the career as well at a young age.
That's true.
I think that's more of yung naiisip ko for him because of the early career moves na kanyang, it's the start.
Right.
And at least for Mike, medyo may pinagdaanan siya dito. No? Hindi siya clueless about this.
Correct.
In terms of the basketball industry and how it works.
Well, actually, we gotta ask him, no? But I think this is a different scenario for them as a family. As Caballero completes the three-point play, yan ang, I believe, tatay niya yan, no?
Oo.
Ni Caballero, because not long, only now that we're, even young kids are getting opportunities like this to go out of the country. Right? So we talk about yung generation ngayon. By the way, congratulations, Jerry Abadjano.
With the block.
Right.
Breaking news muna talaga.
Of course. Okay, kasi papunta na tayo. Korea na pinag-uusapan natin. Ang daming rebounds nun in transition. Ang daming mga pogo stick na tumatalon.
9 points now for Nick Caballero. Couple of blocks as well.
Siyam na yung kalamangan. I was saying, di ba? Yung generation ngayon ng mga players, collegiate, di ba? Naglalaro na abroad, mga ina-aspire nila. And how about yung next generation tulad ng anak ni Mike Mabulak? Di ba? Actually, ngayon lang yan eh. As in maybe the last 2 years.
That even the young
Di ba? 13 below
are being recruited.
Not only recruited, but really having the exposure to play outside of the country. Because there's a lot of things that comes with it. Di ba? Menor de edad, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? And then, and then sinasabi mo nga, which brings me to my point, as a father, ang hirap nun para nasa ibang bansa yung anak mo.
Parang nagkapalit eh. Usually, it's the other way around.
Correct.
MANNYPay is the digital wallet built for the community. It's a new culture, new environment, and, family. It's a family decision as
Correct.
well. Caballero, masyado malakas, Mabulak has it. And Jopet Soriano on the second opportunity.
They're just manhandling itong depensa ng Manila on the offensive glass. Biñan with about 6 offensive rebounds already.
Baltazar. Sees a gap, fires a jumper. No. Rebound. There's a push on Red Eusebio. Check out this fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Waray Himpayan with the finish.
4-on-1 break. One had no chance. Mabulak making a nice decision with a drop-off to his fellow big. And Waray Himpayan coming off the bench. He was also a double-double machine in the last game. Now has 8 points coming off the bench.
Renzo Subido. Jumper, a lot of contact there. Hindi nila hinayaan mag-land itong si Renzo Subido. It's a foul on Shanko. Napituan ng foul.
Against the zone, drive-in kick, shot fake, one dribble pull-up, uncontrolled closeout, foul ba? Ang tinawag, tulad nga na sinabi mo.
Well, yung sinasabi natin, itong mga I like that this, yung pag-evolve nitong basketball in general that kids are getting younger, because this is nothing new in Europe, right? Diba? Parang ngayon naninibago tayo, no? Oh, that young, they're being recruited by clubs overseas and getting scholarships there.
Yeah.
Because these things, when you move there, for example, there's an entire setup, entire structure for in terms of development as a player, and also with regards to education.
And for the most part, supported by the country itself. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, yung organization na yon, yung institution na yon, under the government, right? And Tony Parker, for example, was a pro at the age of what, 14?
Yes. The free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompleto ng pants brand ng Pilipinas.
Luka at 16
I think
years old.
Younger siya when he left, di ba? 14, maybe 14 when he was with nag-Real Madrid yun, mga 16, mga 15, 16, nandun na yun.
He was born in Slovenia, but his father is Serbian.
Oo. So,
That's a foul.
that's a foul. That's Mike Mabulak fouled by Jed Salaveria.
Nothing Serbian about that. Coming from a Filipino foul po yun by Salaveria.
And that's his former teammate, Mike Mabulak. Player of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Saan sila nagsama?
Jerry.
Oh, okay. Sino mga kasabayan nitong, sino mga wingman ni Mabulak sa JRU nung time?
Philip Panyamogan.
So after nila Marvin Hayes to?
Yes,
Tama?
yes.
Okay.
Vergel Meneses era.
Correct.
Sa mga paborito namin yun. Coach Vergel Meneses.
Oo naman, the aerial voyager.
Oo, daming-
Sometimes I would just open my YouTube and
Maraming kwento.
papanoorin yung mga highlights din.
Maraming kwento and maraming... this was before he went back to Bulacan
Sa politics.
he was a counselor back then, and now mayor na siya ngayon. So, medyo wala na talaga siyang time. Pero nung mga panahon nun, may time pa siya.
Well, councilor or mayor, he's still the only aerial voyager.
Absolutely.
I mean, probably the closest one to him in terms of emulation, yung similarities ng laro. Top of my head, the ninja, Joseph Yo. Maybe Cyrus Baguio, my former teammate, pero it's not even-
top of
parang
my head,
ang layo pa rin.
top of my head, the new generation, Adrian Nocom, who played
Yes.
for San Juan here.
How about Richie Rivero? I think that's a good one too.
Oh,
Talagang ume-ere.
they call a travel on that one.
Pero kasi kahit na anong gaya nila sa ere kay Coach Pok, no, as he was called, yung hindi mo magagaya doon yung head and shoulder fake na
Wala.
parang epileptic eh.
Oo.
Mapipeke.
Susunod ka talaga. Nakakagat ka talaga. Cedillo with 11 points. Lead is at 11 points as well for Biñan. Nick Caballero gets it to Sobido, fires the three. Yes, sir.
Ulit.
6 points na para kay Renzo Sobido. Cedillo. Nagkalinawan. Salaveria. That's a three. Ayaw.
Suddenly, shots are not falling compared to the first quarter kung saan kahit contested yung mga tira ng Manila pumapasok. Ang problema kasi nila is the other end. Ito, just too many easy baskets given up by Manila. That's why they've been outscored in this quarter 21-6.
Give the ball to get it back. Mike Mabulak off the feed from Renzo Sobido. This yung kanyang bonus. 46-32. 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Siapko splits the defense. Layup is short. Aktub.
5 on 4.
Becky Subido. Aktub gets it back. JJ Pido for 3. Yes.
Tinawagan ng technical si Pido. May binaril kasi siya. May tinamaan siguro pagkabaril niya. Uso pa pala ngayon yun, no? Napakamot na lang si Coach Boyet. Alam mo, nung panahon namin, ano tawag dyan? Yung kanuban.
Tingnan nga natin to.
Oo, may binaril siya. Feeling ko may tinamaan eh. Ito yung basket of the drive and kick. Ayan. Bang! Not the Mike Breed type of ano ha. Hindi tatlong bang yan ha. Isa lang yan. Bang.
Parang ano eh, parang mahinang bang.
Ayun, ang nabigay sa kanya, technical bang.
Nakakatuwa.
Si Coach Boyet hindi natuwa. Ito mo.
Cedillo fires a 3. So, mainit yung kamay ni Cedillo. Hindi pumasok ang kanyang tres. Aktub. Ryan Sual is in the game.
Another product of St. Clair. Under kay Coach Gino Mananzala. Aktub, siya naman titira ngayon. Wala.
Rebound ni Joe. Gomez Del Llano. Here comes Joe.
All the way to. Ay, wala. Napilitan. Tatlo eh.
Tatlo yung bantay. Ikaw naman. To the Guzman. An outside threat. He shoots. He misses. Rebound. Goes to Aktub. Nice pass to Jopet Soriano. Masyado malakas ang layup. Joe Gomez Del Llano. A little in and out dribble. Fade away. Foul on JJ Pido.
So a slight advantage was Joe going to his strong side right. Almost completed that one. If there's one thing, no, if I could bring back the hands of time, hindi namin natanong itong si Nick at si Carlo eh. Speaking of Carlo Lastimosa, no?
I don't think he's been listed for this one.
Right.
Sportsplus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
I forgot to ask. We forgot to ask. Itong si Nick Cabanyero and si Carlo. Curious ako lagi, no? Dito kay JJ Pido of how he is as a teammate. Mukhang napakulit na tao nito eh. Parang locker room presence na masayang kasama.
Oh, mga Ilonggo, mga talaga kasama.
Ah, Ilonggo pala yan. Okay. Okay. I see the resemblance.
Kaya grabe lang humingi ng tawad kay Rudy Rich dito. Barba knocks down the 3.
Okay, you had to bring it up. Okay. And passingly, Okay, buti na lang 3 points si Barba.
19-point lead now for Biñan. Barba joins in on the scoring parade as Biñan extends the lead here. Timeout muna tayo.
Woo! 2 points.
Bravo! Q10.
Twist of Fate, Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. Dito lang sa Solar Flicks.
Don't miss the newest Turkish drama to hit Philippine screens. Twist of Fate. Weeknights at 8 on Solar Flicks. Solar Flicks is seen on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DDT Channel 21 in Metro Manila. Na-miss ko yung Twist of Fate. Boss Roel Condo in the house. Joe
Short.
Short on the layup. Here comes JJ Pido. Barba. Using the left-hand side. May have gotten away with a foul there. De Guzman. It's on to Cedillo. Malyari.
At this point, literal, one and done ang opensa nitong Manila. Has yet to get a single offensive rebound is Manila.
Pido inside. Travel. Daligon returns for Alfred Cedillo. That's their main scoring threat. 53-34 is the count.
We have 1 minute remaining before halftime. And if Manila doesn't get a single offensive rebound, I think it has to be some sort of a record in a half.
Na walang ano.
I mean, pretty much the same way. If you remember, last week, a couple of weeks ago, Batangas winning a game, away game against Quezon, and scoring only 4 points in the fourth quarter.
Was it 4 or 6?
It was only 4. I checked.
And may free throw lang yata din yun eh.
Kasi 12 points lang ang ano nun eh.
1 field goal and 2 free throws lang yata yun. If
Kasi
I remember.
12 points lang ang Quezon nun eh.
Oo
Diba?
nga. Oo nga.
Really unheard of. So, tingnan natin.
Canaleta lets it fly. He gets it to go.
Sweet stroke by KG. JJ Pido ang nakamatch up ngayon kay Doligon. Popostehan ka agad ni Doligon. Walang double team. Hindi nila tinulungan. Sumisigaw yung bench nitong Biñan eh.
Malyari fires a 3. Yes. Mark Malyari. Nice scoring half as usual here. 59-38.
Only the 5th three-pointer, would you believe, in this game by Biñan. They've been doing it inside. Turnover.
There's time here for Malyari. Ryan Suwal with the layup.
There goes the record.
And it's a 61-38 lead for Biñan. Steal of the game is brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power. So was layup and leads us to halftime here at the Astrodome. Biñan up 61-38 against Manila.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kung iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi po pwede ang rich girl at poor boy?
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Kapag may labay nagka
ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo. Iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag maalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung bayanigang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo. Iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga
sabay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung bayanigang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay bayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayan di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball.
Biñan with a 61-38 lead against Manila. Looking for a 10th straight victory.
And they're about to find it
Yeah, and
with the score.
nakita natin yung una, you know, we're seeing the usual stuff from Manila, some really great, nice individual plays.
Right, specifically from Doligon.
Doligon, Cedillo, some flashes from Joe Gomez de Llano, syempre, but you know, when you're up against a really, you know, really talented and yung
deep
fluidity ngayon ng laro ng Biñan nandun eh. Oo, no, so especially at this point of the season when they are, well, we're pretty much like a machine now, no?
Right.
Kung titingnan mo, no? And,
Kaya yung numero nila, itong Biñan, machine-like numbers din. 31 rebounds, 19 assists, 23 fast break points. Nakita mo naman, dominated nila, shooting the ball, almost 60%. And then itong Manila Batang Quiapo, less than 35%. You look at the leading scorers, not even a single player in double figures for Biñan. That's how deep this team is. Bago talaga yung laro nung pagpasok ng second group ng dalawang koponan eh.
Well, Nick Caballero, you know, setting the tone. No, it wasn't just his scoring, but yung intensity niya. And being intentional defensively.
Huwag ka na magulat. Tone setters talaga ang mga Tigre. Okay.
Grabe. Okay. Okay. And syempre, Nick Caballero will start the third for Biñan. Kasabay niya si Kenny Rocacurva. So that's the change na nakita natin dito. No, Canaleta started out in the first period.
Right.
Ngayon si Nick ang nasa tres.
Tama. Same starting five except for Caballero.
Roca Curva. No good on the 3. Rebound nakuha ni Doligon. Here comes Doligon.
Palpal!
And Jason Ballesteros would have none of it.
Was once upon a time the leading shot blocker in the league.
Yes.
Right? 2 seasons ago, maybe.
Always there, always up there among the candidates for Defensive Player of the Year.
Pati rebounds, huh? To the point na he would have a ton of rebounds and 0 field goals. Talagang he sticks to his role and does really a good job at it. Expert na eh.
Oo.
Yung teammate ko ba yan?
Oo nga, no?
Si JB.
A challenge on. And Coach Max saying na tumama sa paa ni Roca Curva.
Ito yung gusto kong idagdag.
Okay, dali lang.
Mamaya, pag-usapan natin.
No. Coach's challenge muna tayo.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. It's Manila Batang Quiapo basketball.
So, it's a successful challenge. Nakita din doon ni Coach Max Dante na sa side na yun. Kita-kita yung pag-tama doon sa paa. Nazaro. The 3 on the way. It's good. From Cebu.
Only 5 points for Cebu. But for Manila, sorry, not only, the 7-3 already para sa Manila.
Bonifacio with the turnaround. No.
Have we ever seen even Roca Curva smile in a ball game?
No,
I don't think so.
Hardly. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
Especially with the mask he's wearing now. Palpal.
He gets the block on Eusebio. Caballero is ahead. And Nick Caballero, talk about sure ball na panapos. Nick Caballero, 11.
Magdadalawang isip ka kasing harangin to si Nick eh. Kumbaga sa trend, sasagasaan ka talaga nito eh.
This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Nick Caballero finishes up top.
Never have you seen in any type of action movie or a thriller wherein hihinto ang tren pag may nakitang sasakyan o tao. Yan si Nick Caballero. Diba? Ang huminto dapat kung sino man yung nakaharang sa kanya o iiwas.
And we will be right back after this coach's challenge.
After the review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul, resulting in a jump ball at the center court.
So no foul. So it's a jump ball. Won by Biñan. Caballero. Spin. Left-handed layup, no. Rebound, Warren Bonifacio with a tip-in. 65-41. Doligon loses the handle. Luka Kurva is ahead, and Luka Kurva will finish. Lead is ballooned to 26 points here for Biñan. Coach Max wants to talk things over. Steal of the game is brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Not so much of a gap right there para kay Doligon. Natapik ni Rokokova. Siya rin ang tumapos sa kapila. Timeout ang Manila.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
Tito Bert?
Tito Bert.
Oh, Gomez Deliano.
No, laging nakasuporta.
Siyempre, sa anak niyang si Joe. And
the second last there of Manila. Pahinga muna, focusing on his studies. He just finished, just graduated.
you know, one of the best Instagram names, I would say. Names ba tawag na? Anyway, yung profile no, ni itong si Tito Bert. Tito Bert loves Anna. Maybe that's something pwede natin gayahin. Right? Can you imagine? Di ba? Tito si Dev loves Rachel. Di ba? Something like that. Right? No, seriously, you go to his page because one time he tagged me when, you know, you remember the coverage we did in Bulacan, and then it was him and CJ Alatica nung nasa Negros pa?
Yeah.
Diba? Ang ganda ng matchup nila noon. And then he reposted that, you know, called it the Rebanse effect because Joe had like 28, something like that.
Yeah, had a really good game there.
He did.
Hindi na nila nakuha yung panalo.
Correct. Okay. Disclaimer, okay, yung ibang performance ni Joe, under 20, that was not the Rebanse effect. So anyway, etong, ang cute eh, anong pangalan ni, Tito Bert? Tito Bert loves Anna.
I'll give him a follow.
Go!
I'll give him a follow. And, may report ang ating kasama si Daphne.
Hindi dahil ganito ang sitwasyon, hahayaan na natin with Coach Max Diadante searching for that effort para dito sa panig ng Manila. He was sarcastic and questioning the guys just watching Biñan in the first two quarters. Kung gusto nga raw nila mag-jogging, pwede daw sa oval ng Marikina. To his point, he reminded them na ito ang bumubuhay sa mga pamilya natin, so we got to show some pride. Sa Daphne, Coach Christian.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And nice message there galing kay Coach Max on the importance of
playing with pride.
Playing with pride.
Tulad ng pagdating ng pagkain natin, fried chicken.
Nick Caballero with a hand in his face knocks down the 3, 14 in the ball game para kay Nick Caballero.
I think what's remarkable about Nick Caballero's season, aside from the numbers he's putting up, again, averaging 17 points, 8 boards, and almost 3 assists. Only in 21 minutes of play. At once upon a time this season, this was about 18 minutes, no, with the same numbers.
Yeah, that's impressive. If you put it down to like, you know, these stats,
30.
like points per 40, if it's a 40 points per 40 minutes. I'm sure his numbers would be
bloated
through the roof.
Yeah. Ito, through the roof ang finish din ni Doligon. His second 3-point play opportunity sa larong ito. The first one in the first half, hindi niya nakumpleto yun. Tingnan natin if iba na to. Same pa rin.
Short rebound nakuha ni Nick Caballero. Nakakada si Pamboy Mundo. Nick the bump and the bucket. Sayang to si Nick Cabanyero. Hindi ko naabutan to. Pwede sa Goodwill Games to ah.
Oo nga.
Pwede ko tong ligawan ah.
Hindi ako maglalaro pagkalaban yan. Sasakit ang katawan ko. Hindi lang shiatsu ang aabutin pagkalaban mo si Cabanyero. Nakita ko kung paano niyang minasahe yung mga ibang player namin
Malalaki din yung katawan ha.
Oh.
Look at Ballesteros. Even with the last guy, he tried to challenge pero na masok pa rin yung tira. Nonetheless, it's back to Biñan. Little in and out dribble and he is away. Nick Cabanyero. 18 in the ball game. One thing's for sure though, whether it's a big game or it's a
not so big game.
It's a game that is up against a team that's in the lower half of the standings.
Wait a minute.
Ano?
Okay. Mr. Tumas. Okay.
What?
The nice guy. Okay,
What
sige,
is it again?
continue.
What is it again?
Those were nice. There's like 10 nice words, adjectives out of your mouth of how you describe a lowly team. Continue. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to break your momentum. Okay, you were saying?
Ito muna, play of the game brought to you by Sports Press, the official sports book of the MPBL. There's such a thing.
From the top, okay.
Okay, there's such a thing as there's always a better way of saying it.
Yes.
So I am practicing that.
Okay.
I am practicing
Okay.
that. So huwag ka na mabibigla.
Okay.
Kasi pinapractice ko yan. Di ba?
And just like how, since we're homeschooling, my wife would say to Penny, your inaana, very good. Okay, very good. Keep it up. Okay.
Dapat may ganun talaga.
Okay, finish your your statement.
Well, Nick Cabanyero, even with against a team that is yung standings not ideal at the moment.
Okay.
It's a team that is trying to get better.
Okay.
As the season progresses. Hindi nagbabago ang kanyang intensity, ang kanyang paglalaro.
I agree.
Kasi, it's really a testament on, how much he respects the game, and because other players could, change and
that's true.
And lower their standards.
That's
easily.
True. Yes, that's true.
Kumbaga, sasabay sa level.
Correct.
But ito si Nick.
Magre-relax. Pepetics. Kumbaga, sa madaling salita.
Wala petics to si Nick. Kaya ang hirap kalaban.
Correct. Okay.
Kaya gusto ko siya for Goodwill Games.
Oo.
Bagay siya.
Oo.
Kasi alam natin na yung petics doon ng mga player.
Oo, tama.
Ano na yun? Go hard times 5 na yun sa mga normal na player doon.
Tama. Kaya 10 years ago, kahit kakampi mo si Kiefer Rabena at si Mac Bello noon, natalo namin kayo.
Ay, grabe.
Okay, tapusin na natin yung usapan yan.
Pinaalala.
Speaking of Mac Bello, I saw him yesterday. It's good to see him part of the coaching staff.
Coaching staff, yeah. I heard, yeah.
FEU Tamaros. Which we lost, by the way.
Kita mo?
Yeah.
Tapusin na natin yung usapan.
Tapusin natin yung usapan. Mike Mabulang, ito, tinapos yung opensang yon with a familiar free throw jumper.
Well, Mike Mabulak caught up with him going at halftime. Maganda rin yung
ano sabi?
Yung I think babalik sila doon, family niya in Korea.
Okay, so may visa na sila.
In a month's time.
Yeah.
And they will try to the son came from there
yun nga, pinag-usapan natin kanina.
So doon nang galing. And then I think they're gonna make the trip again next month.
Sarap. Ang saya.
You know what?
Have you been?
I haven't been.
You should.
MANNY is the digital wallet built for the community. Okay.
I think it's right up there since galing kang Japan. I mean, it's right up
okay,
there.
I just want to make a clarification. These trips, by the way, these are work trips. Hindi to hindi to
pleasure.
At hindi to sarili kong pera. Hindi ko po afford yung mga ganyang klaseng bakasyon.
As the Guzman will take a 3. I mean, if we're gonna put it into numbers, 70-30, di ba? Don't lie, di ba? 70% business, 30% at least pleasure. You see the sights, di ba? Konting shopping ng konti. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing to be guilty about that.
Oh yeah, really? Really?
Wala.
Basta may
pasalubong.
Yes. So right, I haven't been to Seoul, no? Hanggang airport lang ako dyan eh. Sa Incheon.
Stopovers.
Oo, stopovers. But
Beautiful country.
at least I'm sure the weather is nice. Oh, that is
Baltasar yun.
John Baltasar with the basket, and he finishes the fast break right here. And Venice, if you're watching, John's daughter, it's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Venice.
Happy birthday, Venice.
Ganda ng pangalan, ha?
Oo, and Jan, nandito si Daddy, nagtatrabaho muna. Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. We all know John Baltasar's story. He's a part-time player, part-time employee.
Really? Okay.
Malamang nag-leave yan ngayong hapon.
Tama.
Kasi first game sila.
It's a good thing. First time ko nalaman yun, ha? And it's a good thing na yun ang sitwasyon niya dahil Venice, wala siyang maiuwing bonus. Mukhang hindi panalo maging kalalabasan nito. Buti na lang employed siya. At doon niya kukunin yung pang birthday party niyo.
90-57. Joe Gomez Deliano.
For Tito Bert. Oh, hindi. Okay, short pala.
Muntik na.
Oo. Good line, short lang.
Pido.
Good pass.
Barba. Barba nails the triple. An interesting release, but that's his second three already.
Tama.
Sa laro natin. And
yung una niya, nung first half yun.
And it's now a 93-57 lead for Biñan. 47 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kung iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi pa pwede ang rich girl at poor boy?
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
Commissioner Emerson Oreta and our head of security Rudy Distrito. Big boy Hernandez is there, and we got a big game tomorrow in Bacoor as Jensan and San Juan lock horns at the Strike Gym, and it's been a while since we've been to the Strike Gym. So yung mga taga Bacoor dyan, punta kayo sa Strike Gym, may laro po bukas. Gandang laban yan.
Ganda yan.
And actually,
it's been 2 years actually. Tama?
Yeah. Oo. And the game before that is also an interesting
Maganda yung Ilagan yun.
Bataan.
Oo. Importanteng laro yan. Para sa dalawang kupunan na yun.
Yes, absolutely. It's the number 4 spot in the North. Pretty much a wide open race right now. 95-57.
So neutral ground bukas, ha? I think yung original schedule na lumabas sa San Juan dapat yan, eh, no?
Oo. Joe Gomez Deliano beats
There you go.
the buzzer.
Joe, they struggle in this game. Only a 7.2 for 8 already after that basket. There's Tito Bert. GDL.
Report agad kay Tita Ana.
Oh, nakashoot ang panganay natin.
That's a difficult finish. Galing kay Joe Gomez Deliano, and beats the buzzer right there to end the third quarter, and 95-59 Biñan ang lamang.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung bayanigang pagbakal
Cabañero, Mare Bonifacio, and Pamboy Raimundo there on the bench. Nick, 20 points, 4 assists, 9 of 14 shooting para kay Nick Cabañero. Whether it was from the outside or from the inside, Nick getting the job done for Biñan. A really talented player out of UST. Making a name for himself here in his rookie season.
Not only top rookie, but really one of the leading candidates, in my opinion. Should be there at the top of the list in terms of MVP race.
And if you're Biñan, if as Joe Gomez de Llano misses the 3.
Okay.
If you're Biñan, this is a guy that you really needed to pick up during the off-season.
Right.
Especially with the way you finished last season.
Correct.
No, nung natalo kayo sa Quezon, it felt like naubusan kayo ng firepower in the end. You know, na depensahan yung mga main guys ninyo.
Tama.
Carlo Lastimosa, Kenny Rogacorba, and Mark Pingris.
Correct. Well, hindi natin masyado nakikita itong si Mark Pingris, but you can expect, especially towards the latter part of the eliminations, no? Maybe the last 7 games, magra-ramp up na yan si Pingris. Considering his mileage, his age, di ba?
And the
You're reserving him para sa dulo.
And the reason why, because I was really intensively covering the South last season. So, with Biñan, they were... Coach Boyet, free throw of the game is brought to you by Shrima Subok at Completo Appliances Brand of Pilipinas. Coach Boyet has found a way during those big wins, no, against Batangas in particular. Parang meron siyang laging X factor during those games.
Okay.
Sa mga malaking panalo.
Tama, isa dyan si Bam
Lopez.
Ng series ng Batangas.
And even Pamboy Raimundo had really good offensive games. So, but you always felt like it was not that sustainable. You know, lalabas.
Yung mga magic bunot.
Yung mga magic bunot. So you needed someone really to be a consistent source of points. So that's why I think it's big that they were able to acquire Nick Cabañero and acquired him early.
Right.
When I think a lot of teams try to,
try to get him.
Work their way into the Nick Cabañero conversation.
I mean, he was one stroke of a pen away from the KBL, from what I heard, of signing with a team. I mean, they were really looking at him. Because I know this because, some of our players were being looked at as well in UP. And obviously, the most recent one is si Jerry Abajano that was announced today. But you talk about a guy, there's the Sakuragi, Pinoy Sakuragi, na si... suot pa niya, no? Ganda ng t-shirt, ha?
Yeah.
XL yan, tingin ko.
Yeah, pwede yan.
Danica, baka naman, after the laundry, huwag mo nang isampay. Diretso mo na sa career. But, I was about to say, I think you gotta give credit. Obviously, management. At the end of the day, management, right? Who makes the decisions, payroll, lahat na sa kanya. But I think you gotta give credit to Coach Boyan because of his relationship being one of the coaches early on sa buhay nitong si Nick Cabañero. Because that was the difference of him choosing Biñan, to your point, in spite of the many suitors. Si Coach Boyet yung naging main factor.
MannyPay is the digital wallet built for the community, and once upon a time, ito si Nick Cabañero was with the Red Cubs, right? Tapos lumipat sa UST.
Correct, hindi. Cebu muna. Doon siya na-discover.
Doon siya nakita.
Yes. And you're right, yes.
And there are stories like that here in the MPBL, particularly with someone like Coach Boyd Fernandez, who's also very involved in the college game.
Yeah.
So,
and since he's a graduate already, obviously played 5 years for UST, I would just like to throw out there he was almost a UP Fighting Maroon. As well. Yeah. I'm not gonna say when.
Somewhere along the way.
Somewhere along the way. Yeah. Obviously, it did not happen. Okay.
Eh, mukhang Nick Cabanyero, in terms of loyalty, wala kang masabi.
Yes. Yes. At tulad ni Tito Bert, di ba? Kahit na hindi masyadong magandang win-loss record ito Manila, suporta pa rin.
Absolutely.
Sa anak.
101-63. Barba shoots and again hits from beyond the arc.
Who was once upon a time our player, by the way.
Who?
Si Barba.
Anto Barba as well?
Yeah. Before he transferred to Lyceum. Yeah. It almost looked like a trade because it happened on the same year. Because ito yung another three-point play for Doligon. Because at that time, the same year, lumipat na sa amin si Kevin Kemho from Lyceum.
Lyceum, okay. Doligon has 25 in the ball game. Had 25 in that loss to Imos. Ryan Sowal. Matic din. 107-66 is the count. This was in high school, right?
This was in high school. I gotta straighten out the facts. I wasn't really involved during yung buong stint ng coaching staff sa NU.
National University.
Yeah. But that's pretty much the gist of it.
You had a squad. Okay,
we did.
You had a squad, and squad may be an understatement with the talent that you had.
That was such a squad. Okay, this is something that's not being talked about publicly, but within the players. We had a tune-up game. Yung grupo nila Kevin, nila Carl, Jerry, Harold. A tune-up game with the UP seniors during that time.
Yeah, Doligon again. With 24 points, no?
Against the likes of Rivero, Acueti, and that team won. The high school team won.
Wow. Talaga. May Kobe Paras ba yun?
Meron. I wasn't there sa larong yon, but si Richie, nung kwento niya sa akin, Coach, ang galing ni Jerry Abadiano nun. Sobrang galing niya, nagpakilala rin daw siya kay Jerry. Hindi lang sa score, kundi ng kanyang mga konting siko. And then eventually they become teammates, and then we won the championship in season 84.
Play of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Soriano with a finish.
And I'm allowed to say that because that's really one of the reasons why Coach Gold was in the radar. After that, Coach Gold was in the radar of UP.
After that win.
After that tune-up game.
Then a few years later, you told me not to tell everyone. that your coaching staff is headed to UP. You were taking a risk, my friend. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Because I was a reporter back then, huh? But,
well, I trusted you back then. But I'm not sure if I trust you now.
Can you imagine me keeping that to myself and had my editors at Inquirer known that I had that information?
Yeah.
They would have squeezed every bit of that. But we were tight.
Yeah.
We've always been tight.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Kaya,
let's keep it that way.
Sabi ko, alam ko na to.
Let's keep it that way.
And I spent some time with Coach Bo as well during those times, no?
Right.
And
let's not bring up some specific years. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Okay.
No. It was and the first time when I was we played golf during the pandemic, no? And this was the time when I was just learning, and I was with a couple of reporters as well, and of course kaibigan namin si Coach Bo naman, para doon namin na unang narinig, since ganun na nga yung position niya ngayon, di ba?
Right, head of the OASD.
Doon namin unang narinig na he was slowly but surely stepping out of the coaching ranks.
Right.
And then
To step up, really.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sa taas na yung position
and
niya.
he was ready for. I think he was ready for a more dynamic role. I think.
Right.
Helping out.
Perfect for it.
Yeah, helping
Really.
out the
I don't
program.
see any other guy.
Which really sticks is also his strength, by
right.
the way.
Right.
So nung nakwento niya yun, and siguro a few days later, nakwento mo yun, sabi ko,
Connecting the dots.
sabi ko, hindi ko sasabihin siya eh, pero sabi ko may idea na ako.
Yeah.
And parang nung sinabi mo, sabi ko, confirmed na to. Sabi ko pa sa akin, next year mo nang i-ano ha. Natural, next year na kasi walang season nun. There's a malfunction on the clock right here. On the buzzer.
Well, something obviously happened and it's maybe a glitch. I don't know. We'll see. Pero ito, inbound na ulit ang bola.
9 seconds in the shot clock for Biñan.
Let's not ruin the moment, please. Because the last thing that we need here is the long lull. Ang ganda na ng flow nung laro.
At saka yung kwentuhan namin.
Okay. There you go. Back to regular programming. Malyari with the basket. Talagang lumolobo na. Obviously, ang kalamangan dito ng Biñan. Just waiting for the final score. Cedillo.
Cedillo puts it in.
Na Cedillo. Now with 19 points. Sila ni Doligon ang gumagawa. Doligon with 26. Cedillo with 19. But obviously, not enough juice para buhatin itong Manila.
And Canaleta buries the three. (122 to 81). Decoy Lopez knocks down the three. 8 points para sa kanya. Coach Boyet really using the game. Very intentional to si Coach Boyet. Wants to use the game for his other players to get some sort of rhythm. He's gonna need everyone, especially down the stretch as Poy Aktub misses the jumper. Ampayan gets it to Poy. Poy from downtown.
Remember what I said in the first half? As you see, another offensive rebound. Manila did not have a single offensive rebound in the first half. At this point, hulaan mo how many offensive rebounds do they have?
Wala rin.
Isa pa lang. This has to be the lowest record in a basketball game.
The last 2 minutes is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
At least dito sa MPBL.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, if it continues on, we still have 155 remaining.
Nakita mo naman yung effort niya yung araw ng Biñan eh. Ibang klase din. 124-84. Timeout muna tayo.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. And the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. We've got the Abersolid North Weavers set for their homecoming and their ring ceremony. And go up against the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers in their banner and ring night. Doon po tayo sa Bangged campus.
Well, the long wait is over because every team who earned a championship deserves a ring night. And halfway through the season already, their first time to host, you know, and just well deserved. And obviously looking for to tie itong Pampanga, yung intention nila this season, going back to back. Not far-fetched, obviously, the way they're playing and yung squad nila, yung posisyon ng kanilang koponan.
Extreme subok at kompleto ang Appliances brand ng Pilipinas all over, but the final score here.
But it's certainly going to be one of the more unpredictable playoffs.
Okay, you know,
right?
As Poy Poy goes for the layup na foul.
You were saying?
I think that Jerry Abediano departure could be big. I think.
You think?
I think.
Okay.
I think.
Well, I agree with you because obviously knowing Jerry's game, what he brings to the table. But I will say, you know, San Juan, one of the deepest teams in the league. You talk about Quecote. Excuse me. Quecote. Okay. And even Terence Fortea.
Yeah, Terence Fortea.
I think he's going to be a guy. Panganiban, who usually in big games would be a part of that third group. You could see him as you see the Pinoy Sakuragi. Okay. XL. Danica XL. Okay. But yes, it's a big loss. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to be much of a loss because of the players they still have who are capable of filling in that role. If it was Mike Phillips, it would be a different story. You talk about a difference maker sa koponan, right?
Yeah, but
Jerry makes a difference. Okay.
I just want to get it out there. I really love Jerry's game.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of his game.
Yeah.
And probably one of the over the years na nag-cover ako MPBL, tumataas yung standards ko.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, Jerry Abadiano, ako believer and follower ako Kasi hindi mo siya makikitang he will not score a lot, but
impactful
on both ends. When you need a shot, when you need a basket, nandun siya. When you need a stop, nandun din siya. But talking about Biñan here,
10 straight.
10 straight wins para kay Coach Boyd Fernandez and the Biñan Tatak Gel Beast Motorcycle Tire. I'm sure Boss Monjing and
pupunta din ng Cebu to, tama?
Yes, they will be
sino kalaban?
Travel to Cebu.
Yes.
What a matchup that's going to be. It should be a fun matchup.
Next week na yun.
And talking about homecoming, it's a homecoming for Nick Caballero as he heads back to Cebu
next week.
He is also our best player of the game. Nick Caballero with another dynamic performance, was locked in as soon as he came off that bench and really just did not take any possession for granted on both ends of the floor. Best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. 20 points para kay Nick Caballero.
Well, since we're in Pasay Astrodome, former Cuneta Astrodome, well, not former, it's still Cuneta, right? If Sharon Cuneta would compose a song right now, she would compose the title, Sino Pa Ba? Walang Iba. Yan na yan, Nick Caballero.
Daphne, kunin mo na nga.
Thank you so much, Sadelf. Nick, congratulations on this win. Alam naman natin, no, na yung mga kuyas mo, binibigyan ka talaga ng kumpiyansa. Even may conversation kanina with Ken, sabi niya nga sa akin, gusto niya na magkaroon ka ng kumpiyansa dito. And how lucky are you with this kind of environment na meron ka?
First and foremost, thank you sa Panginoon Diyos and sa teammates ko and the coaches. Yun nga, from what you've said, na grabe yung pagbigay nila sa akin ng confidence and leeway to play. Malaking bagay yun sa akin And I'm so grateful to the team din na hinayaan nila to show my talent lang talaga.
Nick, balita ko nakapag-book na daw kayo ng tickets for next week. So how excited are you to return and play to where you started?
To be honest, this game will help us prepare in our next game against Cebu. And nilook forward ko talaga kasi hometown ko nun yung Cebu eh. I know Cebu is a great team as well. Kailangan talaga na we just gonna play as a team and just play what Biñan can do.
Nick, for sure, a lot of your fans are watching right now. Go ahead and pasalamatan mo na sila.
Thank you sa mga major sponsors ng Beast Motorcycle Tires, Mega Wagi, kay Boss Ruben, kay Boss Sahed Anunuevo, Boss Ante Hernandez, kay Mayor Jel Alonte, and our very own Boss Monting Tilisayon. And thankful din ako sa family ko and sa girlfriend ko and her family na who watched this game today. And thank you din sa mga supporter ko dyan sa Cebu and sa Bohol and sa buong MPBL fans. I'm so excited to play sa Cebu. See you there.
Thank you so much, Nick, and congratulations once again. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Back to you guys.
Congratulations kay Nick Cabanero, another Player of the Game award. Up next, it's Parañaque against Sarangani in our second game dito lang sa MPBL. We'll be right back.
Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.